Rebecca Vardy found out she lost her sensational courtroom battle with Coleen Rooney today. The trial, which took place in May, centered around the explosive claims Rebecca was leaking stories about Coleen to the press. The 40-year-old, who is married to Leicester City striker Jamie, was suing Rooney, the wife of England star Wayne, for defamation in a hearing dubbed Wagatha Christie by fans. Rooney, 36, uploaded several fake stories to her private Instagram account in a 6-month sting to find out who was sharing private information to the Sun newspaper. She then publicly accused the fellow wag in the now infamous Wagatha Christie tweet in October 2019, which ended its Rebecca Vardy's account. In a judgment published today, Mrs. Justice Stein laid out her reasons for her decision in a 76-page document addressing the events discussed at the trial. Here are some of the rulings she made on 9 of the claims. The car crash post. The court heard a story appeared in The Sun about a car crash Coleen was alleged to have had while in America in January 2019. Caroline tells Rebecca the Sun journalist Andy Hulls is trying to do a story on the crash and later sends a picture to ask if it is the picture Coleen posted, to which Rebecca replies, "Yeah, that's it. Different pic though X." Vardy told the libel trial, "Mr. Hulls, as far as I know, already had the information. He already had the picture. I confirmed she had definitely crashed it." The judge said it was clear both Rebecca and Caroline had seen the post and their messages showed the frequency they checked Coleen's Instagram page. She said, "It is evident that Ms. Watt had given the information to Mr. Hulls, as she had suggested she would, and 2 days later she was trying to help him in his efforts to pull together enough material to draft an article. It is highly likely that Ms. Watt passed on to Mr. Hulls Ms. Vardy's confirmation that Ms. Rooney crashed her car." The gender selection post. Coleen also said she posted a fake story to her Instagram in April 2019 suggesting she was looking into gender selection. After the story was posted, Rebecca messaged Caroline, Coleen's Instagram. "Wonder if they are going for baby 5X." The judge rejected Rebecca's evidence that Caroline may have leaked the story, but it was without her knowledge. She said, "First, I have found that Ms. Vardy's evidence regarding the gender selection post is not credible. Secondly, I have found that Ms. Vardy and Ms. Watt have deliberately deleted or destroyed evidence. Thirdly, the pattern of working together to give the press information is evident. The evidence is wholly inconsistent with the thesis that Ms. Watt was acting alone, without Ms. Vardy's knowledge, consent or approval." Danielle Lloyd. The court heard Rebecca had messaged Caroline a picture, which could not be seen, and said, "She's gone and done it now, leak the Maldives stuff." Mrs. Justice Stein said these messages were in relation to model and fellow wag Danielle Lloyd, adding, "It is evident from this exchange that both Ms. Vardy and Ms. Watt had some information about Ms. Lloyd which they had previously discussed and which, in January 2019, Ms. Vardy was holding back from leaking." Given the timing of Ms. Lloyd's marriage, in autumn 2018, and likely timing of her honeymoon in the Maldives, it is probable that those stories were the same information that Ms. Vardy later referred to as the Maldives stuff when telling Ms. Watt to leak it. Riyad Mahrez not turning up for training. Rebecca and Caroline discussed Jamie Vardy's former Leicester City teammate Riyad Mahrez not turning up for training in January 2018, with Vardy telling Watt, "Lads are fuming." Asked in court about an article later published in The Sun stating Mahrez's teammates had turned on him, Vardy said, "This has nothing to do with me." The judge said Rebecca had instructed Caroline to leak the information, adding, "I accept that Ms. Vardy considered that, given the existing press coverage of this episode, providing the information she gave to Ms. Watt to the press would be fairly harmless." At the same time, she was aware that the club were trying to downplay the problem and would not want players, or anyone connected with them, adding to the press coverage. "It is an example of Ms. Watt being astute to spot information that might be of interest to the press, and seeking Ms. Vardy's instruction as to whether to disclose it to a journalist." The 2018 World Cup photo. Rebecca was also asked about a photo of Wags going out for dinner in Russia during the 2018 World Cup, with Rebecca later messaging Caroline, "Thought I made everyone go outside for a pic and the pap was there. Looks like I tipped him off now." Asked if she helped stage the pictures, Rebecca said, "Well, it reads like that, but I don't remember it like that, and to be honest I had been drinking quite a lot that day." The judge said Rebecca had orchestrated the photo with Caroline, and said, "Ms. Vardy's messages show that on arrival at the restaurant she was looking for the expected photographer, until Ms. Watt explained that he was delayed because he had been all set to walk and follow you down." In her candid messages to Ms. Watt she stated, "I made everyone go outside for a pic." It is highly likely that Ms. Vardy did so. The extramarital affair. In another conversation, the pair discussed an affair a female celebrity who is married to a footballer was having, with Rebecca telling Caroline, "Have you seen how badly F is behaving X?" and leaked the story about her Jane G behind H's back X giving evidence. Vardy said, "I was just joking about that one." The judge said, "There is nothing in the exchange to support the suggestion that Ms. Vardy was joking. On the contrary, she appeared to express frustration that it was not possible to leak the information or that the Sun was unable to publish it." Danny Drinkwater. Another story Rebecca is accused of leaking to the press is the arrest of Chelsea player Danny Drinkwater for drink driving in April 2019, with Rebecca messaging Caroline. Story. Danny Drinkwater arrest. Caroline tells Rebecca just sent it to Andy Halls but says the story has been leaked from the police station, which Rebecca said she was fuming about. Asked about the messages in court, Rebecca said, "I don't know why I was fuming. I didn't give it to Caroline earlier. It wasn't because the Sun already had it for their front page." The judge said, "I do not accept that in saying she wished to be paid for this information Ms. Vardy was expressing no more than a fleeting thought. It is evidence of Ms. Vardy's willingness to provide information to the press about others within her circle which they would undoubtedly have preferred not to be disclosed. And it illuminates the way in which Ms. Vardy and Ms. Watt worked collaboratively." Get all the biggest showbiz news straight to your inbox. Sign up for the free Mirror Showbiz newsletter. The Wayne and Jamie chat giving evidence. Wayne told the court he had been asked by former England manager Roy Hodgson to speak to Rebecca's husband Jamie about her column in The Sun. A spokesperson for Jamie later denied the conversation happened in a statement outside court. The judge said she accepted Wayne's evidence that he was asked to speak to Jamie about his wife. She said, "I bear in mind Mr. Vardy's contemporaneous denial in his message to Ms. Vardy, but that is more likely to reflect an understandable choice by Mr. Vardy not to upset his wife by passing on what he may have considered to be an uncalled for reproach than any dishonesty or inaccuracy in the evidence Mr. Rooney gave in court." The 2016 Euros. Harpreet Robertson, a family liaison officer for the Football Association, told the court Vardy purposely sat in the wrong seats to sit behind Coleen Rooney at a Euros match in 2016. Vardy denied the claim and she would have happily blurred into the background at the game. The judge said, as the wife of the England captain, and having already been in the public eye for about 14 years by then, Ms. Rooney had a higher public profile than Ms. Vardy. It is highly likely that Ms. Vardy ended up sitting directly behind Ms. Rooney, in circumstances where that was not her allocated seat, due to a deliberate choice to put herself in the same shot. It is probable that this is what she was advised to do by her PR agency. In my judgment, Ms. Vardy's evidence on this matter was not credible. I do not accept she would have happily blurred into the background. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct at 0207 29 33 033.